absent. Electoral Commission. My lords, second respondent is represented by Dr. Kuju Afarijan, Chairman. National Democratic Congress. My lords, third respondent is represented by Mr. Asidin Patel, General Secretary.
Appear for the petitions. With me, Frank Davis. Alex Quino. Akuto Ampa. Nana Akufo-Addo.
First Respondent. decision we've arrived at. Upon a scrutiny of the petition, we found that the issues to be determined are set out at page 125 of the Council for Petitioners written address. They are as follows: 1. Overvoting. 2. Voting without biometric verification. 3. Absence of the signature of a presiding officer. 4. Duplicate serial numbers, that is to say occurrence of the same serial number on patients for 2 different polling stations. 5. Duplicate polling station codes, that is to say occurrence of different results of patients for polling stations with the same polling station codes. And 6. Unknown polling stations, that is to say results recorded for polling stations which are not part of the list of 26,002 polling stations provided by the second respondent for the election. They unanimously dismiss the claims relating to duplicate serial numbers, duplicate polling station codes, and unknown polling stations. That is for short. Atuguba, Adeyira, Bapubani, Gedege, and Akotobanfu JJC dismiss the claim of overvoting. Atuguba, Adeyira, Bapubani, Gedege, and Akotobanfu JJC dismiss the claim relating to absence of signature of presiding officer. Answer. Atuguba, Adeyira, Doche, Bapubani, Gedege, and Akotobanfu dismiss the claim relating to voting without biometric verification. Answer. Owusu and Eliyabuwa JJC grant all the 3 claims, that is to say overvoting, absence of presiding officer signature, and voting without biometric verification. And all the votes involved and order a rerun of the affected areas. The JJC grants the claim of overvoting, but has provided a roadmap in his judgment as to the figures of votes to be ascertained and cancelled, and a rerun of the areas affected. The JJC opposed the claim relating to absence of presiding officer signatures on the patients, cancels the results concerned, and orders a rerun of the areas affected. Bapubani JLC grants the claim of voting without biometric verification, cancels the votes involved, and orders a rerun of the areas affected. In the circumstances, the overall effect is that the first respondent was validly elected and the petition is therefore dismissed. Our various judgments for the sake of convenience are handed over to the registrar of this court. We highly commend the services of PKBG, the referee appointed to undertake the count of the patients, and also the counsel on all sides of this case. This is our judgment. And we are very grateful. We are grateful for the result. We are not grateful.
So we've heard the judgment from the justices of the Supreme Court. Let's get a recap of what happened for us to be able to understand. Thank you so much for joining us, spokesperson for the petitioners. So tell us, it was so fast and so brief. Let us understand what really it meant.
Well, I think that what is very clear is the court's decision that the first respondent was validly elected. And therefore the petition was accordingly dismissed. That is the decision of the court. In terms of the specifics, we will need to study the written addresses and also the summary that the president of the panel delivered. So for now, that is all we can say.
Right, but they commended you too for the effort you made.
Well, that is fairly normal. It's, that the courts would normally commend counsel for their efforts, counsel on all sides. So there's nothing really very unusual about that.
Any final comment on how this case has gone to further our democracy?
We have no doubt that this case has raised very serious issues of accountability and also the need for the electoral process to be such that it is clean and free of all violations. It is our expectation that going forward things will be the necessary reforms. For now, we can only say that this was a very summary indication of the court's decision. We will be looking at the written opinions of the 9 justices, and then the petitioners would advise themselves accordingly.
So basically, you said reforms. So who orders reforms?
Oh well, it is, of course, it is the Electoral Commission that would initiate those reforms if there is found to be a need for such reforms.
All right. Right. Thank you so much. Nana Akufo-Addo speaks for the petitioners. Let's go to the side of the respondent. Mr. Hagan, for so long you have waited us. Today, last day, can you please share a word with us?
No, we're very happy with the results. I think that's all I can say.
Right.
And the Electoral Commission's work has been vindicated.
Right, thank you so much. Right, and then let's talk to the we're waiting for Nana Akufo-Addo to help us understand what and his team of lawyers. So let's go to Nana Akufo-Addo. elected. Can you give us some specifics? Because it was so fast and brief.
Yes, I think that, thank you very much also. Before I go on, I think we really must thank God for where we've come as a nation, as a people, particularly for NBC, our clients also, for their perseverance and support and prayers throughout these 8 challenging months. The peace of this country cannot be taken for granted. We need to congratulate our colleagues, the NPP also, for coming to court, for obviously going through the same path. It's the strength of our democracy and our constitutional order that I feel that really we've come of age as a people. We sit down and wait for the results. But for the results, the detail will be coming out later, as the court said. But one thing is clear, that the various judges had differences of opinion on the various subject matters. There were a couple where they were unanimous about it. There's the serial numbers, they all thought that it was it's a no argument whatsoever. And this in effect was about 3 million or out of the, as we kept saying, 3 million or so out of the 4.5 million rules that the petitioners sought to throw away. 3 million of that was thought to be no point at all. But you see, I think instead of me going into just the detail, I think it's important to indicate that from our own viewpoint, in terms of the evidence, we didn't think that all along we didn't think that the petitioners had a case. We kept saying that their case was weak. Clearly, the evidence, the judgment has what we call some evidence evidence, because we all had agents at the police station. The agents signed the documents. The agents, did not protest. The agents did not complain. So what could be the basis for this? I mean, so we're so happy. We think that our electoral system has also come to show that it's of strength. There are weaknesses, yes, but those weaknesses will have to be addressed, not in court, but at the IPAC. We think that no matter what the case, we have been vindicated that all along that the president was validly elected in a free, transparent, peaceful election. Right. And we are satisfied.
All right, well, congratulations. Thank you so much, Nana Akufo-Addo, as he speaks for the first and third respondents. And so basically that is the end of the 8 months of legal wrangling and the battle of pink sheets here at the Supreme Court. The judgment from the eminent judges of the court is that the President, John Dramani Mahama, was validly elected. And thank you so much for being a part of this journey. My name is Conrad Kakraba, reporting live from the Supreme Court.
mene, was so